the CEO left behind billions of business deals to return home and visit his mother. Unexpectedly, at that moment, a little girl with a ponytail ran over and called him dad. The CEO's mother, seeing this, thought the girl was her granddaughter. She was overjoyed and wanted to hug her. However, the CEO mistook the girl for a scammer. After all, he had been abroad for 5 years. How could he possibly have a daughter? When the CEO's mother heard this, she thought she must have been muddled, missing her granddaughter, and quickly pulled the CEO away, leaving without a second glance. Little did she know, the girl was indeed the CEO's biological daughter. At that moment, the CEO's cousin noticed how much the girl resembled the CEO when he was a child. She decided to investigate further. She found the girl's mother, and took a strand of the girl's hair for testing. When the DNA test results came out, the CEO's mother was shocked to find the girl was truly the granddaughter she had been longing for. And all of this made the CEO recall events from 5 years ago. It turned out that 5 years ago, the CEO had fallen in love with the girl's mother. She became pregnant, but when the woman told her mother about the pregnancy, her mother vehemently opposed it, because her father was the one who had caused the CEO's father's death. The two families had deep grudges and could never be together. So to make the CEO forget her, the woman brought a rich second-generation man the next day to pretend to be her boyfriend. She lied, saying she had never loved the CEO. Then, without a second thought, she left. Fast forward 6 years. The woman, though she had given birth to a well-behaved daughter for the CEO, had fallen gravely ill from overwork. The doctors told her that if she didn't undergo a heart transplant, she only had a month to live. But when the little girl went to pay for the surgery with her mother's card, she found that the 200,000 for the surgery was missing. When the little girl told her mother about this, the woman immediately realized it must have been her gambling-addicted brother. She hurriedly called him, but he had already gambled away most of the money, and quickly hung up on her. With her time running out, the woman's biggest worry was her daughter. At that moment, the news about the CEO returning home appeared on TV, and it gave her a glimmer of hope. On the other hand, the CEO returned home because his mother had lied about being sick, and forced him to leave behind billions of business deals to come back and meet potential suitors. When the CEO learned the truth, his mother had already picked out a match for him, and ordered him to stay and develop a relationship, with the goal of having 3 children in 2 years. To make his mother give up, the CEO presented a medical report, and told the suitor that he was infertile, unable to have children. When his mother heard this, it was like a thunderstrike. Just then, a little girl ran over and called the CEO dad, but the CEO mistakenly thought she was a scammer. Seeing that her dad wouldn't acknowledge her, the girl pulled out a photo of her mother, to prove she wasn't lying. But the CEO's mother slapped her, knocking her to the ground, and dragged the CEO away without looking back. However, at that moment, the CEO's cousin noticed the resemblance between the little girl and the CEO when he was young. She secretly followed the girl, and eventually discovered that the girl's mother was the CEO's ex-girlfriend from 5 years ago. But because the woman had hurt the CEO deeply back then, the cousin thought the CEO would never accept her. But the woman didn't care. She only hoped the CEO would accept their daughter. So she gave the cousin a strand of the little girl's hair, and provided a home address, asking the CEO